International CES is one of the biggest.
It's the biggest show, no question.
The biggest showing of consumer electronics and new product innovation.
But there was a lot of stuff to see at CES 2014.
Too much.
That's why we've compiled the top 10 products we witnessed at CES 2014.
Toyota's iRoad is a leaning three-wheeled electric vehicle.
It's tiny and it leans when you turn, a lot.
Putting riders in tandem and toting a 2.7 horsepower electric motor, this little city driver could give the smart car or the Elio hybrid a run for their money.
Curved electronics have replaced 3D as the technology du jour at CES.
Called that one.
This year the big players all jumped on the new bandwagon. LG and Samsung each unveiled record-breaking curved OLED TVs.
At 105 inches, these monstrosities are larger than most people.
Twice as big as the short ones.
Nvidia presented their all-new Tegra K1 mobile CPU, which promises to bring photoreal gaming to mobile devices.
The chip, codenamed Denver, boasts a 64-bit super-core CPU running at up to 2.5 gigahertz, because that's necessary.
Maybe not, but it's really powerful and freaking cool.
Around the office, I'm known as something as a baseball fanatic.
Confirmed.
The smart baseball bats by Blast Motion, Easton, and Texas Instruments really caught my attention.
Wow, there's a lot of S's in there. All sorts of smart sporting, I know what I'm supposed to say. All sorts of smart sporting goods this year.
Smart basketballs, tennis rackets, and of course, smart bats, which I want right now.
3D printing.
That's not a product.
No, it's many products. 2 years ago, CES only had a handful of 3D printers on the show floor.
5.
This year, they had nearly 30 large and startup organizations, each flaunting their additive manufacturing exploits all over the place. It took hours to clean up.
A gun owner's biggest fear is having their own gun turn against them or handled by children.
Ooh, getting heavy fast.
Well, Murata, in conjunction with RPH Engineering, showed me a potential solution. A gun case that uses RFID technology.
It makes sure your piece doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
The case opens via an RFID chip embedded in a ring worn by the hopefully responsible owner.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Man rings. Lit Motors has a self-riding all-electric motorcycle that not only stands on its own, but it can also keep you upright in the event of a crash.
If the crash doesn't completely destroy the bike, this thing won't tip over. It skids.
Keeping you on 2 wheels and free of road rash. A little bumpy.
Sometimes technology can enable valuable applications that benefit the future of humanity and improve the collective quality of life.
And sometimes you play foosball.
That's the ECN crew playing tabletop football that utilizes 3M's touchscreen tech. Yes, it's as cool as it looks.
A wise man once told me to always test your equipment.
And several months ago, executive editor David Manti graciously agreed to test out the Yellow Jacket.
The world's first stun gun smartphone case. Stun gun smartphone case.
I checked it out at CES, and while stun guns are illegal in ECN's home state of New Jersey,
and PD&D headquarters in Wisconsin,
the company's insurance prevented more guinea pigs from stepping up to the plate. It's still pretty cool. Can we see that one more time?
Named the best of CES 2014 by several media outlets,
including us,
the Oculus Rift Crystal Cove headset unveiled its first prototype.
And it didn't disappoint.
NASA's already using the device to give tours of Mars, so the company's well on its way to becoming a new standard in virtual reality.
You miss anything?
You kidding? The show was huge!
Comment below and we'll cover them in an upcoming episode.
For Jason Lomberg, I'm Chris Fox, and this has been your Top 10 Products from CES 2014.